guys, welcome. I'm so glad you could be with me today. We are doing a new moon reading today. It's going to be called How Can You Manifest Healing into Your Current Situation? Okay. As you can see, there's a bag in front of me and there's all these healing stones in here with words on them. So I'm going to pull them out in a minute. There's going to be 4 readings to choose from today. And first of all, I'm going to do something a little bit differently, which I hope is going to be good because I haven't done it before, but I just really feel drawn to doing this today. Now, first up, before I do that, I am going to explain a little bit about the new moon, which is in Pisces. And basically what this is Pisces, the energy of Pisces is just so beautiful. It's dreamy, it's healing, it's psychic. It's about solitude, it's about closure, it's what's hidden behind the scenes, it's the subconscious realm, all about spirituality, can be around endings and closure, etc., can be karmic, can be the afterlife stuff, considering it's in the 12th house. We do have a new moon, which is all about new beginnings. It's about attracting what it is that you desire. So a lot of people will write down on a list of paper on the new moon exactly what it is they want to attract into their life and manifest. And today we're talking about healing because we are in the Pisces healing energy. So Pisces are lovers, not fighters. They wear their heart on their sleeve. They're very in tune and psychic, and they're natural empaths and healers. So that's the kind of energy we're moving into. On the 13th of March is when the new moon falls. But the 3 days before the new moon and 3 days after the new moon is still potent energy with this. So it's still going to be a time of receptivity, allowing for healing to enter into our lives and the current situation that we're going to be focusing on, okay? So first up, what I want to do is an invocation, which is going to be pretty interesting and exciting because we haven't yet done this before together. Anyway, we haven't done this on my channel before, so I'm really looking forward to this and doing this with you. Just putting up my incense. And yeah, as I said before, like with any type of healing, okay, any type of healing that's going to evoke emotion in you, there could be triggers, things coming up to the surface because that's what healing does. You know, there could be a lot of things that have been in your subconscious mind that will come to the surface and be released. This can be through meditations, through visualizations, through your dreams. So we are very much in the Piscean energy here. So, you know, it's not to say anything bad will come up for you in this session, but be prepared for a release of tears, of emotions. Sometimes people have outbursts, you know, it can come up in different ways. But I do feel, you know, because it's change as well, the new moon is all about change. It's a new energy coming through. Sometimes we have to clear out the old, okay, the karmic stuff, which can be an emotional time for some. Pisces is the water energy. So it is emotional. So that's something you've got to just be aware of, is that when you delve into any kind of healing, things will start to stir for you, and it might be uncomfortable at times, but it can be a very beautiful experience as well as you push through that. Now, just keeping an eye on my animal, my little cat here, my little Aslan, just as I'm moving my chair forward, making sure he's not under it. Now, I've written down all the things I need to say here for this now. Hang on a moment. So, I'm going to pull out four river stones with beautiful words on them, okay? So, for reading number one, what is the word, the beautiful healing word for this reading, please? Reading number 1, Spirit. Oh my God, guys. It says healing. Wow, look at that. So it's very, very in tune, isn't it? The healing for number 1. Okay. But they're all going to be healing anyway. So let's have a look for number 2. Number 2 stone, please, Spirit. And we've got the word nurture. Very interesting. So nurture for number 2. So let's have a look at number 3, please, Spirit. Number 3. What is number 3's stone? number 3. Which one are you? This one. Trust. Okay, trust for number 3. And then we've got number 4. Number 4's reading. Number 4, please, Spirit. Number 4. It's out of these two. Which one is it? This one. And it says joy. Okay, I've got a bit of the thread on there. Joy. It's got a little bit of the thread on there. There we go. Look at that. So that's joy. So here we go. Number 1 is healing. Number 2 is nurture. Number 3 is trust. And number 4 is joy. Now what I'm going to do is I want you to just take a moment to focus on the rocks here. Which one draws you in? You might have, felt an instant connection with something as they were coming out. But we got healing, nurture, trust, or joy. Take a moment, and then we're going to close our eyes. Okay. So I want you to close your eyes right now, okay? And as you're closing your eyes, I want you to take a deep breath in and hold for 4 seconds as you breathe in. Breathe in for 4 seconds with me right now. And hold for 4 seconds. And release for 4 seconds, okay? And we're going to repeat this. So breathe in for 4 seconds. Hold for 4 seconds. And release for 4 seconds. Now with your eyes still closed, I want you to envision a beautiful golden light cocooning your whole body. It's this beautiful, bright, golden light. It's safe, it's nurturing, it's cocooning you in. And as you breathe deeper, you see this light growing and expanding so it fills the entire room around you. And all the while it grows brighter and brighter as you breathe in. And pay attention to any thoughts or feelings that might arise in this space. Maybe focus on some of the things that you might want to heal in your current situation. Just really feel that light, the tingly light around you. Is it warm? Is there anyone else in spirit coming through to protect you and talk to you right now and extend their hand of healing to you? Could be someone that you know already who has passed. Could even be someone who's living. It could be a spirit guide. Could be God. Could be anyone. Pay attention if you feel or see anybody coming into that golden light to be with you. They're going to sit with you during this invocation and reading today. And they're sitting beside you. And if you can't see for whatever reason, if you can't visualize this light or this person next to you, at least feel them around you. Feel this light. And in this relaxed state, with your eyes still closed, breathing comfortably, I want you to repeat after me, out loud or in your mind, it doesn't matter. I'm going to do an invocation now, so I want you to repeat after me. Dear universe, I invoke the vibration of divine healing into my life today. I receive with an open heart and am filled with love and gratitude. Thank you for this blessing. So it is. Now take a deep breath and release. Take another deep breath and open your eyes. And you're going to feel really refreshed right now. You might be very relaxed, but you'll be refreshed. Now I want you to focus on the rocks again in front of you. Just for a few moments. You'll feel drawn into one of them. You could even choose more than one if you wish to. And we will get started shortly, guys. Hi guys, you chose reading number 1, which is healing. Okay, you chose the healing stone. I hope you're all doing really well. We're going to have a look at what's going on here, okay? How can you manifest healing into your current situation? So we've got Archangel Raphael, easy does it. I've been guided to do it this way today. Sometimes I will lay them out and Spirit will direct me to where I need to go, but I'm being drawn to doing it this way today. So Spirit says to you, easy does it, okay? So dear Archangel Raphael, please help me detach, retreat, and let go so that healing can occur. So basically what's happening is you're being, around this full moon, you're being guided to just take it easy right now. Don't force anything, don't rush anything, perhaps don't take any major action, but just try and detach from the outcome, retreat and let go so that healing can occur in this. We do have the beautiful blue, which is the healing light, as well as it can represent communication. So maybe you just need to directly communicate with Spirit whilst you're in this place of peace and, you know, solitude at this time. So breaking free from all those self-limiting beliefs, visualize yourself being free, having cut those cords. Sometimes you can do a visualization, which is to cut the cords. You can ask Archangel Michael to come in to help you cut those cords to negative attachments, to anything that's, like a negative person or a situation that's coming in and affecting you, okay? Because I feel like for some of you, you might be feeling like the world is on your shoulders, can sometimes feel that people are out to get us and we just never catch a break. But it's about just visualizing yourself having broken free from those negative attachments and cords there. So you can close your eyes, you can call in Archangel Michael to help you to cut the cords with his sword, because he carries the sword of truth and protection. He is the angel of courage and mercy and protection, and he comes in with truth. So it's about bringing in that courage to break free from those things that no longer serve you, being able to retreat and taking it easy here as well. She's got blue on her as well, see? So it's really important. Perhaps there's some communication or someone you need to just back off from right now who might be saying some very harsh things or very negative things to you. They might be very manipulative. There's things like that that could be occurring around you that you just need to detach from, back off from right now. So grandparent, you have a special bond with a grandparent that can never be broken. So whether they're living or deceased, your grandparent can be someone that you can turn to, that can help you in some way. If you don't have anyone like this in your life, it can be a spirit, like a guardian who can come through as like a grandparent, that kind of energy where they come through with wisdom and they want to embrace you in their arms and just guide you in life. So I feel like this is someone who can help you through this, okay? And we've also got the beautiful unicorn, which is all about the third eye. So they're going to help you to see clearly where you need to go, okay, in this. And we have another one here. So finish what you've started. You've started something important and it's now time to complete it. And this could be your healing work. There could be something that you were in the middle of trying to do to help yourself, and you have stopped yourself doing it. So it's about going back into that routine, or there's something that you've put on hold that you need to get back onto, okay? So it's going to help you to thrive and to blossom and grow, raise your vibration, that kind of thing. There could have been some procrastination going on here, but I really do feel that, you know, if you're strong on your path and determined, that you can complete this and have a sense of achievement there. patience. Archangel Jophiel, your dreams are blooming more rapidly than you realize. Still, they need nurturing and patience. And sometimes behind the scenes, we can't see what's going on. And that's why Spirit is saying, look, detach right now. It is coming to you. What it is that you wish for is coming for you. But it's just going to take a little bit of time to just be patient and nurture yourself in this space. Literally get out in the garden. Maybe you like to be out in your garden. Maybe just go out there and just spend time in nature and just be at one. Be in that moment, in that present moment, because sometimes we become anxious when we're constantly thinking of the future, and you're being reminded to be in the present, to be in the now, because that's where things really happen. So it's about being able to stop and smell the roses, and spending time with family is really important for you right now. So there might be a feeling of, well, some of you might want to break free from certain family members, or even a soulmate or something like that. But I get more family with you, that there's this feeling and need to be nurtured. See how there's a baby in the cards here as well, and he's nurturing the baby. So I feel like for some of you, it's really about being able to just be around nurturing family and friends, because friends can be family at this time as well. And they might help you to break free from a situation that you just feel trapped in as well. So there's something very special about this here. There's blues and greens really around you is important right now. And we've got guardians. So see, there is definitely a spirit guardian taking care of you. I really do feel like they're helping you to navigate your way through this. So at times where you feel like you might be hitting a brick wall, or just coming up against these limitations constantly, and not seeming to get anywhere, it's because there's a bigger plan behind the scenes happening for you, okay? Sometimes we can't push for something. It's just not going to happen, and we're just going to wear ourselves out. So I feel like for you, it's just about embracing what is right now. It is what it is. And we got the number 44. So fours could be something that you are seeing around you. The number 44 could be significant. Pay attention to that. And we've also got the number 49. So 444 is significant here. And it's saying accept your situation, because there's just nothing you can do at this stage about it right now. So it's about putting trust in the universe. You do have a support system here with spirit, maybe with a grandparent on the 3D. And it's about being able to just work on what you can at the moment with finishing what you've started, okay? So you can't necessarily focus, like we are told to focus on the outcome. Obviously, that's something we are taught in manifesting things, is being able to visualize the outcome, but don't become anxious about it. Don't hold on to it out of fear, okay? It's about being able to just be free, just let go, and know that things will sort themselves out, that you are very protected in this. You are being guided to just sit still right now and accept things as they are. And prayer will help this situation. So whether you pray to your angels, to God, or a higher power, whatever you call it, this is helping, okay, because they are listening to you. So it says, Dear God and Archangel Michael and anyone else to whom you pray, such as Jesus, I ask for your divine intervention, and you describe the situation to them. I welcome your help, and I trust and follow your guidance with gratitude and grace. I need a miracle and ask that you send one to me. End this situation quickly. Thank you and amen. So this is something that you can do. That is something you can do whilst you're in this space of just being. You can actually talk to your spirit guides. You can talk to that higher power to come in and protect you in this situation, to bring resolution to something, to bring peace in. And positive thoughts create positive results. So at some point you might have started to really doubt things, to really start to fall into maybe a negative, mindset where things just don't seem to be happening, and things you can't see in the physical, things are unfolding, but it is happening behind the scenes. Sometimes when we plant a seed, we don't necessarily see anything sprouting up. We wonder, what's going on? Is it not there? Is it not working? What's happened? And then, then you see the sprouting and the growing, and you actually see it with your eyes. So things are happening under the surface right now that you can't necessarily, you're not able to see. But it is actually happening. So just have faith and trust and patience in this, because this is all coming together. So positive thoughts, remain positive in this, because as you raise your vibration, you are actually drawing it into you, okay, even quicker, the more you magnetizing yourself. So divine love and wisdom, I call upon you now. I know that my mind and emotions are eternally and continuously connected to you. I ask my higher self to be aware and conscious of the love and light that is within every person and situation. I felt like I couldn't talk for a minute. It's bizarre. So yes, you need to call this in, okay? You need to be positive. Maybe in your prayers, try and be really positive and focus on the things you do want to attract rather than the things you want to get rid of. So for instance, you might say, dear God, or whoever it is you pray to, dear Archangel Michael, I ask for your assistance with this and helping me to have the courage to move forward out of this. Instead of saying something like, dear Archangel Michael, I've got all this stuff happening and I'm in fears and I just, it's coming from that fear-based place, like anxiety. It's almost like when you're praying, you've got to really feel it and know that it's coming in. Know that your prayers are being answered, that things are going to reveal themselves to you. And so we've got ideas and inspiration are coming to you as well. So the more that you move into this energy, the more you're going to open up to new ideas. Inspiration's going to come through. There's not going to be a procrastinating kind of energy. There is going to be this flow happening. So it's really beautiful in this way, because you'll be opening up not just your third eye, but your crown chakra as well, which can receive that downloaded information comes through then. So information will be downloaded to you from spirit. You're going to receive the answers through that as well. But you're going to see through things, I believe, in your environment as well, like your physical environment. There will be things and signs put in place for you. So you could see 444 as well, because that's something that's come up here as well here. The fours are about stability, okay? So that's something you're really needing, is to feel comfortable, to feel safe and secure in this whilst you're undergoing these changes. And the nines are about a completion. It's the end of a cycle. So that's something that's happening for you too, is that there is an end of a cycle coming in. It is that stage at the moment, at the transition. So when there's a transition, it can be uncomfortable. It's the unknown. And sometimes when it's the end of a cycle, and we're moving into a new chapter, it's not just suddenly the end of a cycle and bang, you're in a new chapter. It's the cycle and the stuff that's stirring up here in the middle. It's the stuff that has to settle. It's the stuff that has to adjust to. You have to adjust and adapt to the new change. So there is a transition, and with that comes like a butterfly, like a caterpillar in the cocoon that turns into a butterfly. It's going through lots of changes and it's not necessarily comfortable. And that's what's happening at the moment, is why you can't see things in your present life right now sorting themselves out, because it's all happening behind the scenes. Might seem a little bit dark and hazy at times. It might feel like things are, just doom and gloom sometimes, and that things are not working out, but you have this support system around you and things are happening. But you still got to, do your part in this, and that is to have faith, pray, and create those positive thoughts and surrender negative thinking. So you have control over your thoughts. When negative thoughts surface, say thank you for sharing and quickly refocus on positive affirmations. Now, that invocation we did in the very beginning, you can repeat that. Put on some nice, beautiful music as you do that as well, and visualize it in your mind, that divine healing coming into this situation. See, it's interesting, they both say refocus on positive thoughts. So if you're a person that will revert to the worst case scenario with things, you need to just stop yourself. When you notice you're doing that, stop yourself and say cancel, delete that, and refocus on the positives that you do want to come in. And it says God gives you only the present moment by moment. See, it's the present moment. It says here, How much of your precious day do you invest in the past? Everything from your past except wisdom and love has long since served its purpose. Witness what calls to you from yesterday and why. This is very interesting because we're talking about the chapter, the cycle, moving into a new chapter. So, it's about what are you still holding on to? It's about breaking free from that cycle, from that past stuff that's weighing you down and that's holding you back. So why are you focusing on that? We're going to try and refocus things on a positive light here. And that might be, as I said before, Archangel Michael cutting those cords to the past. So call him in, pray for him to come in to help you with that. Integrity, so amazing. So integrity is walking your talk. It's putting your words in alignment with your actions. Align your actions so that they match your values and inner knowingness of what's right for you. So it's about just being true to yourself in this path here. So if you want to say, go off and just say you want to heal your heart because it's really in pain. Imagine like yourself heartbroken over something. You're going to do perhaps a heart chakra exercise through YouTube or whatever. It might be a meditation that you can do to help align that energy. So align the action with what you need to do for the healing. So in other words, negative thoughts are the complete opposite to what it is that you want, that you want to achieve in this. So maintain that integrity as to, following your path, your true purpose, where you need to be and what you want in this. Putting up boundaries, putting up boundaries and saying no to other people is really important here as well. So you're growing stronger in yourself and prosperity can come in. So the universe is pouring its abundance out to you. Be open to receiving. So when you clear out stuff, you're opening up something, aren't you? It's like a vacuum. So when you pull back, like when you're letting go of things, you're allowing for space for new things to come in, which is the prosperity, that's security. Abundance can be all sorts of things. It can be money, it can be emotional health, it can be physical health, it can be a beautiful relationship. It comes in all forms. So teacher awakens, Mary Magdalene. So you have something important to share. Follow the inner call and don't let anything stop you. See how she's got the peace lilies here and there's the roses. It's all about love and peace, compassion. You are a teacher, okay? It's about awakening yourself. This is awakening. You might be undergoing an awakening right now when it comes to becoming stronger on your path because of past lessons, and you've got a lot to teach others about your experiences here. So you have an inner calling. There's something that you need to share with others right now about your experiences. It could be a healing path that you're moving down towards. You might actually be wanting to teach, whether it be education in some way, like primary, secondary education. It could be someone wanting to be a lecturer. You might just be a natural teacher and try, a healing teacher, that kind of thing, a spiritual teacher. Getting to know each other. As you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. Now, this is someone else. This could be a soulmate, could be a friend, whoever it is. There's someone you're getting to know. For some of you, it's going to be getting to know your spirit guides, tuning into that realm. But it's also, about this as well. It's also that you are your own teacher here. You're learning lessons. You're getting to know yourself again. I do feel there's someone else here too. It could be a partner that you're getting to know all over again because you're undergoing a massive change here. Gratitude. So coming into gratitude is going to help you. You fully appreciate the invaluable lessons that life lovingly presents to you. So coming into that is amazing because the more you feel gratitude, the more that stuff's going to come in. So self, really taking care of self right now. You really do need to perhaps retreat and back off from people and just take some time out for yourself right now. So go within. When we invest more energy in developing our spiritual lives, the outer world begins to take care of itself. So it's really important right now that you take care of yourself. If you have to be a bit selfish in doing so, then be that, because people shouldn't be demanding your time and attention all the time. If there's things you need to heal within yourself, you are your most top priority here. And it says manipulation. So people have been trying to manipulate you. I feel like you're going to get on top of this, okay? It goes back to that other stuff, perhaps of having to break free from people who have been, people or someone who has been getting in your ear and just trying to turn you away from your true path. And you are strong, like you are strong enough to come into this energy that you need to, the integrity, being true to yourself, and calling in your higher powers here to come in and really help you to overcome stress and anxiety around people who try to hold you back as well and keep you in the past. So it's other people perhaps trying to drag you down that don't want to see you grow. And it's really important that you really stay strong and stand your ground. You're not going to see, you know, some of you might be really to the point of being so anxious and just want to do it now. You want to get out of this now and just be where you want to be. But as we know, everything is a process. Everything develops at its own stage. Everything is divine timing, but it is occurring for you, and you are awakening to so much more in life, and you're growing stronger in yourself. And the more positive you are, the more you raise your vibration, the more you magnetize what it is you do want. And amazing things are in store for you at this time. So keep the faith, guys, and let me know how you go. Love and blessings, guys. Hi, group 2. Welcome, guys. You chose the stone Nurture. Put that one over here, and I'm going to read them out differently today. I know in the past with this type of readings I lay them out and do where spirit guides me to go, but I've been guided to do it this way today. So what do you need to know on how you can manifest healing into your current situation? Unconditional joy. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for helping me appreciate everything that makes me happy right now. See how he's holding on to these little puppies and he's just feeling so much joy with them. You know what it's like to be with your favorite pet or your animal, or just be around animals, or even children. Anything that brings you joy, you need to do more of, okay? So you need to bond, you need to connect with those who you have unconditional love for. Animals especially, and little children, have unconditional love. They just feel it. That's just who they are. And, you know, we feel that when we're with them. We receive that from them. We just know that when we look into the eyes of our puppy or cat or lizard or whatever it is, we feel this unconditional energy coming from them because they are pure spirit. So it's really, really important that you align yourself with this right now. Because see how he's focused on this puppy and he's smiling and he's feeling that love and warmth. It's like he's not focused on anything else, anywhere else, being anxious or worried. He's in the present moment, feeling the love. And that's what you need to do at this time. And, you know, for some of you, you might not have animals or children. Whatever gives you joy, do that, okay? So creative expression is important. See how we got the butterflies? It's all about transition, transformation. It's about growth. I feel like for you, it could be something, you know, it could be anything that you're creative with. You need to let something out. You need to show the world who you are. Even if you don't want to do that, it's just about being in your own space and being creative. So you might write music. You might draw, you might paint, you might dance, you might get out in the garden and be creative in the garden. You might cook something, whatever it is. Some, you know, people I've heard say to me in the past, oh, I'm not creative. Well, actually, I don't agree. I think people can be very creative in so many different areas in their life without even realizing it. They put their own thing into it, their own energy, and spark into something, and you know, it's amazing. So some people can be creative speakers even, you know, this is the thing, there's creativity everywhere. So you're being advised here, guided by spirit, to tap into your creativity and express it in some way. Bring it out into physical form. So curiosity, start a project related to something you're curious about. So it could be something you've always thought you want to do. You know, you've always maybe put it to the side. You know, look into something, maybe do some research on it. This is part of this creative expression I feel here, and the unconditional joy. So something you feel passionate about, what makes you come alive, you know? What do you want to find out more about? Look into it. It could be anything. It could be soulmate twin flame stuff even, if this is a love reading for you. It could be about that. It could be trying to work out ways in which to heal certain parts of your life. You know, so what we're talking about today is how to manifest healing into your life. You might research on more things here as well. This is the third eye, okay? The unicorn is all about the third eye. So it's about being able to open up your mind, open up your sight to other things that you've never thought about before. It's keeping an open mind. We've got the little pussycat here too. So there could be cats and dogs that are significant to you guys being around that as well. Some of you might want to start a business. Things are coming up here. And we've got life review. Archangel Jeremiel, take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Now, this is very interesting to me because we're talking about creative expression, life review. It's time to sit down and work out where it is you want to be, who it is you want to be with, invent your life, reinvent your life even, life review. Transform your life, transform yourself into who it is you want to be. Maybe you're curious, maybe you want to find out, okay, who do I want to be like in life? That's somehow we can manifest who we want to be. We look up to people and think, wow, I'd love to be like that. You can be like that. You can look at people and it could be a celebrity, could be your own mother, could be anybody that you admire and look up to and think, I'd really love to be like them. So this is our life review. Are you happy where you're at right now? Is there something you can change that you want to change right now? It's about having the courage to look at it and to really sit down and perhaps write down all the pros and cons of where you're at right now, and then write down all the pros and cons of where you might be. So it's really about, I feel like some of you need to write a list of all the things that you feel you want to let go of and all the things you want to move towards. And it's not like you have to fear, because I feel like a fear coming up with that for some people, that they feel fearful when it comes to change. And it's just about, exploring at this stage. It's not about jumping into anything majorly right now. It's just about exploring. It's exploring how you feel in this as well. So what do you need to change or nurture even? See, this is interesting. Nurture came up for your stone and nurture has come up for your card. So it's saying nurture yourself, nurture your environment, your feelings, honor your sensitivities here, because we have all this green, which is very healing. We have the number 4, which is all about stability. Okay, it's security. And see how she's kind of like embracing herself in this, and she's smiling. I think she's smiling. And it's like she's just allowing things to flow. See the waterfall coming down here. You might need to be near a body of water right now. You might need to cleanse yourself. When we cleanse ourselves physically, we can also cleanse ourselves emotionally and mentally. Right now, I feel like you need to write things down to get it out on paper and work it out. How can I nurture myself through my life changes? How is it going to give me what I need and my needs here in this life of mine, or in this connection I'm in, whatever it might be here. So it's time for you, I'm hearing. It's time for you. It's time for you to take a step back and really look within and think, what makes me happy? I'm sick of making everyone else happy. What makes me happy? I've got to chase after my own goals and dreams and nurture my own spirit here. Because if you're feeling drained from being there for everyone else, it's because you haven't been nurturing your own self, okay? That's what it is. We always have to come into our own. We always have to make ourselves a top priority. We always have to look after ourselves first, because if we don't have the energy, inspiration even, to look after anyone else, even though we usually do. But we're going to be burned out by the time that all happens, and then we forget about ourselves and our dreams and goals in life because everyone else's comes first. So it's about putting yourself first. What is it that you want? What do you really want? What do you want in this relationship that you might be in? What do you want in your life? Yeah, and then when you do that, see, it's about going with the flow. I don't know if I said that before about it flowing, this waterfall. We've got another waterfall. So some of you might even live near a waterfall. You might want to go visit that place and just be with nature. We've got dragonflies, which also represents personal transformation, seeing past illusions. Okay, it's time to take that off now, that mask or whatever's been there. It's time to take that off and see the real you and embrace it. More butterflies here as well. And we've got the spider's web too, which is all about creativity. It's about building that web, okay, that you want to for your life. It's very intricate design, the spider's web, and it's a creation. So I feel like some of you might actually really, maybe literally, some of you are like doing crocheting or something like that here as well. Yeah, I feel like you got to allow your feelings to flow. So something has been blocked here with this. So you just have to be really real with yourself right now as to what you want. Focus upon divine and perfect health. God and Archangel Michael, thank you for continuously reminding me to focus upon perfect health and for guiding my actions so that they support my well-being. Once again, it's about focusing on you, your health, okay? It's about raising your vibration. And maybe music is going to be very healing for some of you as well. That could be part of this. Music therapy, relaxation is very important for some of you to get into that meditation, but with music. So you might actually listen to it or you might actually create it. But there's something very, very significant going on around that as well, that there's more for you to look into. You've got a lot more in you that you can tap into to give to others as well. Look at this meditation. Yes, and she's near a body of water. It's really interesting how many bodies of water are coming up. So it could be that you literally want to go out and just sit by the ocean and just visualizing yourself and you know what it is that you might want in your future. Some of you might be really looking out over the horizon, over the ocean, and thinking about a future that you can build for yourselves. Surrender to divine timing. So sometimes divine timing may differ from your ego's timing. If a goal isn't manifesting fast enough according to your ego, be patient and trust the universal flow. Got the word flow coming through. So yes, divine timing is everything. So there might be impatience in some ways because things are just not flowing. But the only way that can happen is if you're able to just, I feel, do this life review. That's the key. I feel this is the key. Sometimes when we don't see things flowing, it's because there's a block there, and things won't flow if we keep doing the same thing over and over again. Sometimes we've got to go down a different way, a different road, a different avenue, a different thought or inspiration, you know, to follow, and then things will happen. But divine timing is everything at play here as well. So a visit or a call from a friend can heal you. So you might have friends who just come in, open your door to them, you know, allow your friends to come in and sit with you and talk about things and perhaps come through and heal. You can also heal a friend in this same way. Is there someone you've been meaning to contact or wanting to but haven't made time for? Today, make the time. So don't just feel like you've got to be cocooning yourself off you know, from the world. You have needs too, and you need to, you know, sometimes vent to a friend. Maybe you're the one that's always listening to their stuff, but you know, you have a right to as well share what's going on in your world and feeling safe to do so. I feel like you have a really good friend who can come in and help. So Goddess, express your divine feminine energy, embrace its magical intuition and nurturing qualities. We've had the word nurture come up 3 times now. Embrace your divine feminine energy. We are in Pisces, okay? New moon in Pisces, which is a feminine, receptive energy. So embrace your emotions. Come into your beautiful goddess energy. Whether you're a male or female, it's the divine feminine, divine masculine. We all have a masculine feminine energy. So expressing your divine feminine energy is really important. Fairness. The situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So it could be that you see white feathers on your path as well, but know that peace is coming to a situation. Visualize that peace and fairness is coming in, okay? That all will work out fine and balanced in the end. And your inner goddess. Interesting, we've had goddess come up twice here. So awaken the goddess within you through dance, self-care, and appreciating your divinity. Now, this is interesting because the divine feminine is, you know, with this kind of card here as well, it represents the sacral chakra. So it is that expression and creativity right here. So for you guys, orange and green is really important for you. Blues, orange and green is something that's coming through strongly in this reading. Orange is the sacral chakra. It's all about our intimacy. It's our sexuality, sensuality, creative center. So delve into that. Okay, be free to dance, to create, to do artwork, to be around friends, have fun, open up, play, that kind of thing. It's really important to just be able to express yourself, even through communication, how it is that you feel. Because some of you have been really closed off. You felt like you can't really express how you feel to anyone. Maybe even to your friends you've closed off. And there's just this ability to open this up now and feel okay in doing so. Cosmic Gateway. Your thoughts are magnetic and powerful. Miraculous changes are occurring. Intention is everything, guys. So if you're setting the intention that you want a new life, and yet you've got fears that are stopping you, that is a contradiction. It's a conflict. So what it's saying is sit down with your life review, work out what it is that you want to do, and start to eliminate those fears by surrendering. Go through meditation, talk to a friend, tap into your feminine energy, focus on your perfect health, and your thoughts are magic, okay? Powerful. So be careful what you wish for is basically what it's saying here, because miraculous changes are occurring in divine timing here. Codependency. Addictions are affecting your romantic life. So it's about cutting the cords to this codependent kind of connection. So if you are having a codependent relationship, whether it be a love relationship, romantic, or even with family, friends, it could be anything. You might be codependent on an addiction. There's something that's just going on here that perhaps is stopping you from really living the life you want to live in. It could be that you're dependent or codependent on fears even. It could be that inner voice that's really stopping you and, holding you back here as well. I really feel for some of you that the nurturing aspect is really damn important here. I feel like you've really put it aside. You've really been allowing, not so much allowing people to get their, to do whatever they want and get their way, and take advantage of you in some ways, but it just seems to happen that way. So it's not like you're allowing it, but it just happens. Because you're such a loving, kind person, but you've forgotten to nurture yourself. And we got 4s and 8s here, 4, 8, okay? So 8s and 4s are very interesting in this, so they're significant. So you could see 48, the number 48, or you could see 4s and 8s, okay? 4s are all about security, stability. It's like being at home with yourself. And the 8s are all about the abundance coming in. It's that infinity symbol too. And it's also, what am I saying there? It's like the twin flame number as well for some people here. Knowing that life is never ending as well. It's this full cycle, okay? It goes in and around like this. It's the eternal energy. Self-love. You realize that love of self is necessary to love another. See, this is what I'm talking about with that nurturing. Self-love is so important. It's the inner goddess energy coming through. Love yourself. Be your own best friend. And cooperation. In your quest to manifest the energy of love or healing in this stage, in this reading, you realize that every person and experience has value. So it's about being able to recognize that everyone has a reason in your life, whether they've been a lesson or a blessing or whatever it is. You're going to cooperate. There's cooperation going on here. Even with the universe, you can co-create with the universe what it is you want. You just got to step into your power as well. So, yeah. So even the people who have hurt you or have stopped you from, pushing forward into this, maybe there's a self-esteem issue. Also people who have taken you for granted. It's a lesson. It's a lesson for you to stand up and have that self-respect, self-love, nurturing, moving away from things that are like a codependency going on here. Knowing that fairness is coming into it as well. Watch. So observe. Watch for a miracle. See, miracles are coming in. Watch for a miracle. Coincidences are divinely inspired moments designed to remind us that a higher power is guiding our lives. So, you know, watch for the miracle. Expect the miracle to come in, because it is. It is coming in. And physical strength. So perhaps you might want to go out and do some physical exercise, whether it be walking or going to the gym or even doing Tai Chi. Whatever it is, you need to work on your divine health here, your physical health as well. So it's not just emotional or psychological or spiritual healing, it's physical healing here as well for the majority of you that I'm reading for. So some of you are worried about maybe your physical health, what you're eating, maybe there's medical issues, whatever it is. It could be legal for some people with the fairness card here too, or compensation or something you might be getting, but it's showing that everything's going to work out in the end. You just have to have faith, but keep giving yourself that love and know that things are opening up for you. You are able to nurture and go with the flow with this. Meditate on this, okay? Because amazing things are coming into your path right here. I really do feel that, like you have a much stronger energy than you are possibly even aware of right now, that you can manifest and bring things about for yourself. Some things are out of your hands. You might have to say goodbye to some things or some people in your life to remain true to your path, but you're still discovering yourself or rediscovering yourself, which is really awesome. And it's exciting. It's an exciting time for you. So get that pen and paper out. Start writing down what it is that you really want in your life. It might be three main things that you want, okay? And start to work out how it is that you can achieve them. Maybe write down a few goals that you can, you know, even baby steps that you can take to move towards those right now. So I hope this reading's helped you guys, and I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings. Hi guys, reading number 3. Welcome. You chose trust. You chose trust. And I'm going to be doing this reading a little bit differently to past readings. I'm going to be instead of laying them out and doing what Spirit guides me to do, I'm just going to read them from here, okay guys? So what can you do to manifest healing into your life? Well, some of you might change physicians, okay? So dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for leading me to the best healer for this situation. Amen. Now, this could be a physical physician. This could be a spiritual physician. Could be someone in the spirit world coming in to help you, because different spirit guides can come in for different reasons. So sometimes we feel like we have an energy around us that helps us to grow and and help us confront things in life. And another one might come in and help us how to be more in tune with our emotions. Someone else might come in and help us through a really difficult time where we have to let go of things. This could actually be, for some of you, real, physical health, where you might have to keep an open mind as to who you're next going to. So it could be someone who's like a doctor, could be someone who is even like a counselor. There could be someone who's even like a tarot reader. You know what I mean? Like, it's all energy healing people. Like, it's people that can work with energy, people who can work with your physical and mental side of things here, and emotional. So it could be anybody, but you will know who this is perhaps for yourself. Okay, because there is this feeling that's for some of you that no matter who you go to, you're not feeling like you're gelling or resonating with them. So it can be very hard to find the right one, especially if it comes to like counseling. You need to be able to bond, even with a doctor. You need to be able to bond with that person and feel comfortable with them, and believe that they have your best, your well-being in the best interest here. So it's really important that you look at this. You need to feel comfortable. You need to feel right about it. And for some of you, you might be going into surgery, and just knowing, or any type of medical procedure that might be minor or major, just knowing that the angels are surrounding you and protecting you. New opportunities are coming in, so be open to receiving. Go back to that invocation. You can also invoke a different vibration. So today we've set a vibration of divine healing. You might want a divine vibration of, say, divine abundance, or divine true love. Could be anything that you want to wish for, but this is coming to you. If you're open to it, this will come to you. So change, the changes that you're going through are positive. So change can be a bit scary sometimes. Change can be, the unknown. So yeah, it can definitely be scary through the transition. It can be uncomfortable, but this is a new opportunity for change. Like, this is amazing. Things are really good. You just got to trust and go through that doorway. And there's blue on her wings here, which represents healing as well, and it can be communication. So there might be a new opportunity for communication around change, something that maybe a conversation brings some change as well into your life. We've got the healing of the yellow and the green here as well, so trusting in that. And we've got the beloved one, Archangel Chamuel. I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. So soulmate, twin flames, or it doesn't even have to be that specifically as in like love, romance. It can be a soulmate who's family or a friend or a child. There's definite changes going on around this, and they're helping with this. The spirits, the angels are helping. Yeah, look, giving you the strength and courage to move through these changes right here, which is really awesome. We've got the tiger, which is courage. It's really strong energy. We've got the 46. So 4s and 6s could be significant here. Could be the 4th of June that something's really changing for you guys. That's just something significant there. Specific message. We've got the full moon in this one as well. Or it could be seen as a new moon. Take it as it resonates. We are in a new moon right now. So it's showing that around this time anyway, there is going to be strength given to you to face a situation that requires change. There is a new opportunity coming. And have confidence, okay? So Archangel Michael is helping you to have confidence. Archangel Michael, please lend me your courage and fortitude. Help me realize that I am one with all that is divine, wisdom, strength, love, creativity, abundance, and health. Allow me to feel confident and peaceful about myself in all ways. It's interesting it said strength in here too. So have confidence that you're strong enough to face these, okay? Face this. Truth and integrity. Always remain truthful and have integrity, because this is something that's going to help you push through this. You're going to start seeing things. You're going to start seeing people who are your enemies, or people who wear masks or don't have the best intentions for you. And that is a fear. What am I saying? That is a scary thing at times to have to come to terms with, that people that we thought we trusted are not necessarily people we can trust. This is different messages coming through. It doesn't have to all necessarily relate to what I said before, but I do feel that there are some people that you're questioning in your life right now, people you might have to confront and have an uncomfortable conversation or confronting conversation with, but you got to maintain, your integrity here and stay true to your values and your path here no matter what happens, and that is how you're going to manifest healing into your life. Yeah. So surrender resentments. Holding on to resentments only poisons you. Try to forgive others for their shortcomings and keep moving forward toward positive situations in your life. So someone might not even want to talk to you. That's something that might be out of your hands, that you can only change what you can control in your own life. But the angels are helping you with something, okay, with a soulmate relationship here. So being able to surrender resentments is really going to help change and shift the energy around this as well. That's really going to help. So as long as you're true to yourself, you surrender those resentments, because the red can represent anger here and a lot of passion in this area. So you have a new opportunity to shift this and change it and come into your own strength and grow through that and remain true to yourself, maybe hold up some boundaries. And it's important not to get stuck in therapy. Now, it's interesting, it's got the ocean. Some of you might live near the ocean. You might be something might draw you to a body of water right now. You might need that cleansing. It says here, therapy is a necessary boat that takes you across a rough river to a new shore. In time, though, you must step out of the boat and onto new earth and never look back. Now, that is very interesting, because this is in tune with this, I feel, the surrender resentments, because when we're stuck on that boat and we've got that other person in there with us, we can't necessarily move on, and we've got to have that courage and strength and confidence to step out of this boat and say, I'm not holding on to this past anymore. I need to be true to myself and keep moving and accept the change no matter what happens. I have to be true to myself and heal and move on. You're either going to come with me or you're not, but I have to have the courage to keep moving on. Either way. Mediumship, you have the natural ability to connect with departed loved ones. So absolutely, you might be dreaming of your people, you know, your deceased loved ones, or it could be that you just have the ability, the spiritual gift to help those in spirit, okay, to actually bring healing. Like you might be a natural healer. So, you know, bringing healing into your own life can sometimes be harder than bringing healing to other people, but you have the ability to do both. Right? You've already got it within you, the healing gift. So you've got this strength. Archangel Michael is all about strength. He comes in with protection, courage, and mercy, and truth. And he's giving you strength to move through this voyage here, to get through this, you know, this like into a safe passage through the emotional turbulence here. But you can connect with those in spirit and ask them to help you. You can talk to them. They can hear you, and you will be able to hear them too once you're able to just move into that vibration, that frequency, where you are relaxed, focused, and assured within yourself. So yeah, it's really important. Your loved ones are coming through as well, surrounding you. Maybe you've been praying to them to come in around a situation with a soulmate or your health, and they're listening and they're coming in. You're going to see signs. So ask for signs if you're not seeing them, but I do feel you will receive signs. Okay, so quiet time. Take some quiet time alone to rest, meditate, and contemplate. So it's very important that you do withdraw right now from the dramas, okay, from the dramas, and embrace a new opportunity for this positive change that's coming in. Some of you might even have a new person coming into your life, and that's it. Like that's the opportunity coming in for you, is to have a new beautiful connection with somebody, trusting in your guidance to, you know, to move towards that. Yeah. So it's time for contemplation, time for quiet, time to tune into your guides. And have an earth connection as well to ground your energy. Get out in nature. So be mindful of the planet, come back to earth and stay grounded. Once again, we've got a lot of blues and greens and some browns in this too. So it's very grounding. It's talking about healing, and it's talking about communication here as well. So maybe you need to communicate with well, not only your spirit guides, but it's also your own higher self is coming through. But also the earth connection to stay grounded is really important, because I feel like you can, like your spirit at times can go elsewhere. So you might be in the middle of talking to people and realize that you've kind of zoned out. Some people do it while driving. I used to do it all the time. I used to have people telling me all the time, Sheree, did you hear what I said? And then suddenly I'd come to and I'd be like, shit, where did I go? And then at times I'd be driving and I'd be then coming to and thinking, it's amazing that you looked after when you're driving, I tell you. But this is just so weird. Like it feels to me like there might be, in some ways, some people would call it dissociation. But I feel like for you, it's more the spiritual stuff. It's more that you're being guided to receive information. So you need to ground your energy and consciously go into a quiet space so you can get that information downloaded to you, okay? You're also connecting with your loved one telepathically. That's what's happening here too. So whether you've met them or not, there's this telepathic connection coming through here as well. And some of you might really feel, you know, you might be worlds apart here too. Like when I see this card here, you might be worlds apart. Something might be occurring for you where you just really feel that you want to, you know, be with them. Timing's not right now. That's just another message coming through right here. Let's get some more. So very soon, clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. So there is some stuff coming to you, but you have to know what it is you want. You have to set the intention, right? So it's what we've done today with an invocation. You can do it with other things too, as I said. So clearly decide what you want in your space, your quiet space. manifesting what it is you actually want. Ground your energy to do so first. Okay, and yeah, people don't like change. So sometimes we stay in the familiar. This is another message coming through. Sometimes we stay in the familiar, even though it's not good for us, because it's what we know and we feel safe in that, because change is scary. But there is definitely a new opportunity opening up. A new door is opening up for you. All you got to do is trust in your intuition, trust in your guides, have confidence to face things, confront things, and it'll be fine. Be true to yourself always. Past, through the power of love, you release any stagnant situations or energy in order to transform your heart space. So this is all that stuff here about resentments. Important not to get stuck in that boat, as we said before, in the past, and being able to just jump into something beautiful and new that can blossom and grow, but it's up to you. So you have the choice to make this happen. Says partnership, see? This is all about love. I swear this is all about love and relationships here. Soulmate, romantic partnership perhaps for a lot of you. Being able to move through any fears, any resentments, yeah, all that stuff here. So God speaks to us through people. We are ambassadors of grace for one another. And we've got here, claim your identity. So step forward into your true identity of who it really is that you are. It's not about hiding behind a mask or trying to make other people happy. It's about really claiming who you are and stepping into that. Maybe some of you are afraid to come forward and tell people that you have a gift. You know, you have a gift. Be true to yourself. At the end of the day, it's about being true to yourself. And you will in time align that. You will come into that. It's like a merging going on. You will have that come through for you. Okay? So I'm thinking if there's any other messages coming through. Is there anything else coming through with this? Yeah, some of you have a special spot in nature that you might really want to go to, or create your own sacred altar or something like that as well. It's really important that you do, and spend some great time with your person as well, like getting to know your person again or someone new, because some of your past hurt, pains, fears, doubts, that kind of thing could really impact on a new connection if you're moving into a new connection, or it could, you know, it could also affect the existing partnership if you're trying to move forward into a new chapter together, and change that. So just trust in your intuition. Call in your guides to come in and give you signs as well as to what the next best thing is to do. But always remain true to yourself at the end of the day, no matter what goes on here. Remain true to yourself. Okay, guys? So I hope that's helped you, and I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings. Hi, group 4. Welcome, guys. You chose the word joy. Okay, so we're going to have a look. What's going on? How can you manifest healing into your current situation? I'm going to be laying them out differently today. So sometimes with these readings, I would lay them all out and then go to the cards that Spirit would guide me to. But today I'm going to read them a little bit differently. So let's get started. So first things first, recovery. Dear Archangel Raphael, thank you for holding my hand throughout my recovery upon the path of radiant health. So you've got support around you at this time through your healing journey, okay? It's something you've got to focus on right now is your recovery. And the unicorn is representative of the third eye. So it's about you being able to see in your mind's eye the outcome of your recovery process. And to have a peace of mind. So try and focus on things that make you feel peaceful. I know it can be hard at times, especially when we live with other people, or if we've just got a lot of anxiety around us at this time. But, you know, this is what it is. It's about getting out somewhere, maybe in nature, maybe in a special room, maybe it's your own bedroom, whatever it is. Being able to just take some time out away from all the noise and distractions and try and find some peace. So it could be that you do a meditation, a visualization. It could be just going out and doing something quietly that you like to do. Could be drawing, painting, making music, listening to music, talking to a friend, you know, someone who's a very peaceful person to be around. But knowing that you can have a peace of mind by choosing to focus on this as well. Sometimes when we are undergoing a lot of anxiety, we're not grounded, we're scattered. And it's about bringing your energy back in, grounding yourself, maybe out in nature, find a tree to sit your back against, and you can exchange energy in that way. That tree can give you revitalizing energy. It can refresh you. So that's something you can do too. There's a lot of green in these two cards here, so it's a lot of healing to be done here. And the white is purity as well. So it's finding something that's pure in terms of love, healing, joy, something that really does bring that to you. Nature is pure. Children are pure. Little children, babies, animals, things like that that are very innocent and pure, that can give you peace of mind. Simplicity. So put your energy into the basics and let go of excess. So we've got a little cat and a dog here. We've got birds, we've got a horse, and we've got beautiful sunlight coming through the meadow. It's like near a lake here or something, and we've got a bridge. So it might be that you want to go out and find somewhere, once again, in nature, be near a body of water. I know that comes up a lot in the readings. Maybe surround yourself with your pets right now and just chill, go out somewhere and just be in the present moment with your familiars. So it could be your animals, your children, just being out in nature, grounding your energy and just enjoying it, being in the present moment, and just doing one thing at a time, keeping to simplicity here. Not, I think with you can't deal with too much crazy stuff going on. Not that, and a lot of people can, but I feel like for you at the moment, you're really feeling the pull to retreat and be on your own, and like literally just going out somewhere in a park or out in nature. As I said before, it could be indoors, it could be in your own garden. I really do feel that strongly, the pull to be out in nature here and to find peace and joy. You did have the word joy in the simple things in life, which is just sometimes just sitting there and being around your animals. You might go to the park and walk your dog. You might throw the ball to the dog in the park. It's just that simple little activity that brings peace of mind. So all is well, Archangel Jeremiel, everything is happening exactly as it is supposed to. With hidden blessings, you will soon understand. So knowing that everything is happening behind the scenes, that you're not yet aware of, the hidden blessings, and there are things also, that is just, it is what it is. It's meant to be at this time. So everything is exactly how it's supposed to be right now. So know that all is well, okay? There's divine order here. And claircognizance, Archangel Uriel, pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. So sometimes you might get a thought or an idea that comes into your mind. You might think, where did that come from? It's spirit talking to you. They're coming through the crown chakra. Claircognizance is all about the crown chakra. So do an affirmation, do a visualization or a meditation. You can find many crown chakra opening or activating the crown chakra meditations on YouTube. Find a good one. The purple is the crown chakra. So it's very interesting, that's coming up right next to it. So know that all is well. You're going to receive the answers that you seek. Vibration. Yeah, you got to tune into the vibration of peace and healing, and you can do that by taking the action that will remove you from a chaotic or dramatic type of situation that's causing anxiety. Remove yourself from that situation to raise your vibration, to align it in the space of love and healing. We've got the number 14. So that's interesting because in the tarot, the Temperance card is number 14, and she's all about healing and patience, and it's beautiful, tempering the energy. So at the moment you just got to really try and balance out your energy, and not allow things to really get you riled up or fearful. It's just about taking time out for yourself to just wind down and receive this information. So detach from the situation. So Archangel Michael, I ask you to use your flaming sword to cut any attachment to fear or drama so that I may be centered in the knowingness that peace is everywhere within me and this situation. Now, this is amazing. This has come up. So it's saying detach. We're talking about dramas. Detach from the dramas, okay, and go into peace, it says here. Peace is within you and it's everywhere around you. So being able to know, okay, all is well and being handled behind the scenes by a higher power, and all I can do is this right now. But things will unfold for me, okay, coming into that vibration by doing those things too, by detaching and emerging. So your true self is going to emerge. We also have here miracles. So miracles are going to emerge once you start to get into that space, okay, over here. Believing in miracles. See how there's like a young girl, it's like that innocence with the purity once again of the white. And we've got healing here. So healing miracles are occurring here. You just got to be able to have trust, have faith that that is actually happening for you. And surrender worry. So make a commitment not to lead an anxiety-driven life. When worries arise, breathe them out of your body, focus on the power of your heart, and have faith that Spirit is guiding you always. And ask for guidance in seeing the truth concealed in your personal challenges. We've got a number 9 there, have we? Yeah. So bless your difficulties and ask to see their hidden guidance. Interesting, we're saying hidden blessings, etc. Have the courage to accept what you discover and to initiate whatever action your healing requires. So in other words, things that might appear difficult might actually be, at this time, temporarily it might be difficult, but that's because things have to be perhaps moved out of the way in order for new things to come in. There's things you're not probably understanding fully right now as to why things are difficult, but soon it will come to light. And you will have a miracle coming through. And then you'll sort of look back and think, that's why that was happening, because it's leaving, making room for this new stuff to come in. So it's uncomfortable. It might not be understood right now, but you just have to trust that the universe knows what it's doing. So we've also got, have you asked your angels for help with this? So it could be overwhelming for some of you to have to face this on your own and still have those unknowns. So ask them to come in. So your angels want to help you with this situation. However, they require your permission before they can intervene in your free will choices. So even though things are happening behind the scenes, miracles are occurring, you can ask Spirit to come in and help you to surrender the worry, to help you to come into this peace of mind and help you to detach from the situation and have faith and trust in the divine powers and what's going on. And, for a lot of us, we believe that before we incarnate, we make a contract. We have already pre-planned everything that's coming into our path. We just forget what's going on. And it's all a lesson in its journey here as well. But the Spirit, divine universe is working behind the scenes, helping you through a very trying time. And just know that all is well, okay? So endings and beginnings, the old must be released so that the new can enter. And that's what I was saying before, is that some things might seem really like you're hitting a brick wall, or you're just not getting anywhere with a certain thing here. So you're being required to just sit back and just take it easy and just allow things to the process to unfold naturally. The old things are coming to an end. We did have a number 9 here, which is the end of a cycle, okay? It's the completion. In numerology, it's the completion. So endings are coming to you right now, and beginnings are going to start opening up for you. And with transition, with the ending of a situation or a cycle, there is the unknown stage, okay? The transition is the middle, in between. It doesn't just go from, and I don't believe it just goes from the end of a cycle and then bang, straight into a new beginning. I always see that there's a transition period in between. Sometimes it's that feeling of being in limbo, not knowing what the hell's going on, where you're heading to. You can sort of feel that something's coming, but you don't know when or what. And so that's what's happening here, is you're coming to the end of a cycle. There's something that's emerging in your life right now, a new beginning. It could be causing some unrest within you. But there's always that period in between to adapt, to adjust, to the new changes here. So that's where the worry comes in. That's where we hold on out of fears of change because, we want to be in control at all times so we know what's going on. But sometimes we just have to surrender and let the universe do what it has to do. You're being asked to detach from that right now. So you just have to kind of sit in it and go with it. But while you're in that space, try and find peace of mind and other things that are just simple, basically basic stuff that you can just do right now. So something that's just simple as going out in nature, okay, and just unwinding and being with your animals and just trying to look after your own mental health, your emotional health, even physical health. You are undergoing recovery right now. So it could be that some of you have come out from a really harsh time with someone else or just a difficult chapter, and now you're coming out from that and you're recovering and you're like, where to now? And that's just going to unfold naturally, okay? So magic manifesting. We are talking about manifesting healing. So your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. So whilst you're in this peace of mind, know in your heart that all is happening under a divine plan and that you are manifesting this magic. It is coming in. This magic and miracles are coming in right now because you're keeping focused on what it is, that end goal that you want. So religious factors, your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. So this could have something to do with a current partnership you're in or even a future partnership. You're starting to change your views on maybe spirituality. You're starting to really open up more. Maybe there's new things you're learning about soulmates, twin flames, or values. You're going to be looking at where your values lie. Are they matching up with other people? Because don't forget that when you come through like when you go through a cycle and it comes to a close and you're moving into a new chapter, you are kind of like emerging, like you're ascending and growing into something else. It's almost like you're reinventing yourself and you're leveling up, so to speak. So your views and your feelings about your soulmate or twin flame are going to change as well. So it is being affected by your some of you might be literally your religious background, but I tend to look at this as a more broader message, as in spiritual, okay? So it's a spiritual connection that you share with someone very special in your life, and you might even be a little bit worried that you can feel yourself growing and learning through the lessons and that your person might be stuck back here and are they going to catch up? That's only for some of you, that message. The other message is that you're starting to really look at what you're passionate about, where your calling is, what is your calling? Where is life calling you to be? And some of you might actually want to move into a spiritual healing kind of path with your person. There's a mission that you need to do with them, but perhaps they're just not aligning at this stage. And it's just about detaching once again from that situation, okay? And knowing that all will be well in your love life as well. So unity, here we go. You understand that the love shared with another is amplified and has a ripple effect across the universe. So for some of you who are not together with your person or with somebody, you are in spirit, okay, with your person. You're already in union with your person in the 5D. So as you're undergoing a change or transition, shedding old skins, moving into a new chapter, you're going to start feeling that you're moving away from your person, which is also going to cause a lot of, as I said before, the word unrest. It's going to cause a lot of anxiety as to, are they going to still be in your life? Are they going to catch up? So there will be fears about losing that person. But in reality, in spirit, you are connected always. Some of you might even find that you're physically located in a different area to your person. And so things might be out of your hands right now that you just can't be together, but it's showing that there is a very strong bond here and that things are starting to unfold naturally here. Okay, so we've got compassion. Okay, so coming into compassion, be gentle with yourself. You are a magnificent soul. So don't beat yourself up. Have compassion for yourself on your path. Look at how far you have come in your life. Look how far you've come along in this journey with your person or just in your life as a whole, or even in this chapter, you have come so far. You've done really well, and you have to give yourself a pat on the back because you've undergone a lot of challenges. There's a lot of mountains, obstacles that have been in your way, and for some reason you just have had the strength to overcome it. But sometimes you just hit a brick wall and think, I can't do this anymore. But Spirit is letting you know, yes, you can, and you're growing in that, and you are going to see the bigger lesson in things as you go along. So, look at this, embrace the change. Look at this, embrace change. So changes are occurring, embrace it, okay? Embrace it and see it as like an adventure. See that amazing things are unfolding and that you're going to be in good hands, okay? Try and see it positively, that amazing things are coming into this situation, and that you're going to be saying goodbye and letting those things that are negative or not serving you anymore and unnecessary in your life, just see them dissolving away and thank them for the lessons they've brought in. You don't need them anymore, but you're going to say and acknowledge to them, thank you for the lesson you've brought in. And that could be another person that you're saying that to in your mind. You know, you're saying, thank you for coming in and teaching this about myself. You've taught me to become stronger in myself. You've taught me how to discern, between good and bad people. Excuse me. You've taught me how to trust in my own intuition. You've taught me how I can embrace myself and my own empowerment. So there's a lot of positives, okay, in coming through this. What you might be leaving behind is a lesson, okay? It is a lesson. Sometimes there's blessings and sometimes there's real harsh stuff that we have to deal with in that. I'm not saying you have to forgive anybody. That can be at your own discretion, okay, whether you want to do that or not. But what this is saying is that you need to move forward, focus on the future, or focus on the present moment anyway, but knowing that in your future timeline that there is going to be this amazing stuff that unfolds for you because you've had the faith in it. And once you have that faith in it, you're going to be able to, you'll be able to see things will run a bit more smoother in your life as well, because you're not resisting anything. Once you have faith and you move towards where you need to be, you're in that vibration of acceptance, receiving, and there's no more, putting up blocks or fears or anything like that with the changes coming in. So knowing that all is well, detach from the situation, know that there's a higher guidance coming in, and there are miracles and magic, right? And magic manifesting into your life right now. So there's a lot of good things to look forward to, guys. So I really hope this has helped you today. And around the new moon, don't forget to keep focusing on this stuff and bring it in. Write down what it is that you want to attract into your life. And maybe just make a little routine each day that you might do that can try and help you to stay on track. Even if it's writing an affirmation and putting it on the wall, just to remind yourself to move back into that place of peace and acceptance, okay, of what's going on. All is well. That could even be your mantra, all is well, and I'll soon see what's happening, unfolding in my life. These miracles are coming in. So guys, I hope that's helped you, and I look forward to connecting with you next time. Love and blessings.